Guys, you've seen me do this before, and I want to show this to you so you'll be able to grasp it. Listen, when you go to camscrappyhole.com, okay, and it opens up, I want to show you guys this. You see that? How it opens up right here? All right. So listen, if you want to subscribe to our email list, look, go all the way down to the bottom. You see all those products we got there, all the way down to the bottom, okay? And you stroll up. You see that this is the last thing on the page. That's the video. Go right up from that video, and you will see sign up for our mailing list. Okay? All you got to do is just put your email address in there and just hit that red button, enter. It's free. That's all you have to do. And the other thing I want to show you guys, you see that red banner stretched across the bottom right there, no matter what you do? We have two stores, camscrappyhole.com, which is what I'm on right now, and we also have Cam's Crappy Combos. Okay? So no matter where you go on my site, that red banner stays there. Okay? When you click that red banner, it allows you to port between both stores. Now I'm on Cam's Crappy Combos. Okay? We got over 400 products in Cam's Crappy Combos. Everything in Cam's Crappy Combos comes with free shipping. Okay, now, you see that red banner? It's there again. See it at the top? Okay? Cam's Crappy Combos is for those crappie enthusiasts that like to build their own rod and reel, or if you need a reel to go with your favorite rod, or you need a rod to go with your favorite reel, you can buy things separately. We have more selections of kits in Cam's Crappy Combos than we do in camscrappyhole.com. Okay, so you want to go back to Cam's Crappy Combos, right? Look, boom. You port right back. All you got to do is click that red banner. It's very, very simple to do, guys. And also one other thing before I get ready to wrap it up, before we get ready to head to this video, okay? Look, right here at the top, you see those three lines right there? Let me see if I can show you guys the three lines. That's called a burger. You click that burger, look. All these drop-down drawers open up. So if you want to go to tackle, kits, apparel, cups, and mugs, our newest products, you just click the plus sign right there, and a drop-down drawer opens up. Okay, tackle and apparel and gift cards. Look, rod combo, jig heads. Look, boom. You click jig heads. We got over 9 pages of jig heads. Okay, so this will help you guys kind of navigate around our website, 2 stores. So we got 900 products in camscrappyhole.com. We got 400 products in Cam's Crappy Combos. Listen, let's get ready to get to the video. And I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for the love and support. And let's get to it. Yank! That orange will look like a number 1 hook. I can't use the number 1 hook. I have to run 1/0, the big hooks. Okay? Let me show you what I switched to. All I did was took it off of the other pole that I had back there. I'm going to try the black and chartreuse again and see what I have. But that's that big 1/0 triple X, okay? And because you guys saw me losing some fish, because these are some big fish. So let me see if we can have some luck. I may have to switch back over to that red. As a matter of fact, I probably will switch over to that fireball red. But we're going to see if we can have a little bit of luck. We're going to throw right here. Unbelievable. Let's see what happens. I'm a big fan of black and chartreuse. And we're going to see if we can have some luck. Look at that. Yank! Right here in front of me. Look at that. Wow. Let me get the net. Guys, this is every cast. Whoa! Every cast. 12-inch crappie. I don't think I'm going to need the net. Black and chartreuse. Black and chartreuse. Let me turn you guys down so you can see me. Unbelievable. Listen, this is very, very simple stuff, guys. Casting and retrieving is my favorite style of fishing. Okay, that's a 12-inch crappie. That's that black and chartreuse. Remember, if black and chartreuse isn't working, take off black and chartreuse and put on black and chartreuse. Okay, watch me release it. I can stay here probably all day and just kill them. Okay, and they're biting everywhere around this boat. Let me see if I can get myself together. Here we go. Okay, remember this. Don't bulldog your fish. Take your time. Let him do his thing and he'll come right to you. And by the way, I'm going to string that other one up and I'm going to run that fireball red too. Okay, so we're going to try in different areas. We're going to try, I don't know if you guys can see that brush over there that's sticking out of the water. I'm going to try there and I'm going to try down. I'm going to try everywhere. Look at that. Flick of the wrist. That's that orange for sight. Flick of the wrist. We're just going to catch today. Look at that. Right here at the boat. Yank! Look at that. Whoa, man, look at that. Let me tell you, when I switch to that 1/0 hook, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You better make sure your drag is together right here. You're not going nowhere. Man, these males got a lot of testosterone. Look at that. 12-inch crappie. Listen, oh man. While you're sitting there in the comforts of your own home, just do a few clicks. Listen, just do a few clicks. Or better yet, let me release this one. Right down there right below in the description of this video, I have all the hyperlinks to everything right there. Okay, so you just go right down there and click what you want. The orange Poseidon, I'm getting ready to rig up the Raven, aka the Blackbird. You guys saw me use that one in my earlier segment. Right now I'm running the orange Poseidon. You want the black and chartreuse. Matter of fact, look, we sell them in a 100-pack and we sell them in a 40-pack. Okay, that's the black and chartreuse. That's what I'm running right now. Look, here's the 40-pack. That's the 40-pack of the Fireball Red. Okay, whether you want a 100-pack or a 40-pack. Wait a minute, look. Here's the Fireball Blue. Okay, that's a 100-pack. I got everything that you need right here. Okay, let's get back up there. Guys, I'm telling you, I had to switch to that big hook. Now listen, if you're catching 10-inch crappie, if you're catching 10-inch crappie, 9-inch crappie, you can go with a regular size 2 hook. Okay, but dude, I'm not Bush League here. This is Major League where I am right now. I'm gonna go up here up top a little bit and throw into the wind. Let's see if we can have a little bit of luck. Throwing into the wind and slow retrieval. Now, you may ask me, well, Cam, why do I need your rod and reel? Why is yours designed exclusively to crappie? Number one, my reels, I lowered the gear ratio to 5:1:1. So that means it won't allow you to reel that jig as fast. If you're using your bass rod and reel, and it's already geared for 6:4:1. So it's going to, listen, if you're zipping that plastic by these crappie too fast, they're not going to be able to see it. Okay? So you have to take your time. Look, I'm going to the left side. I'm not all the way on the right side where we just caught that one. But they seem to, boy, that wind is high. They seem to be in the same general area. Because you guys saw me. You saw me cut and tie. Take that. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. He came up out the water. Let's see if he's going to come back. A lot of times if you steady your reel, they'll come back and get it. They'll come back and get it. They'll come back and get it, but he didn't come back. Wow. Man, they're almost up there near the bank. Let's go back up there again. Boom. Slow that jig down, slow that jig down, slow that jig down, slow that jig down. Slow that jig down. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. You know what we're going to do? Guys, I just want to do this just for the action, okay? As opposed to me retying, because I took the hook off of this one. You guys saw me do that. I'm just going to take this black and chartreuse off, and I'm going to put on that Fireball Red, and we're going to see how it does. Because off that Fireball Red, I was catching every cast. Let's throw into the wind. Make sure you guys can see me. Let me turn you. I threw into the wind, okay? Into the wind. Yank! You hear that drag? Yank! Dude, with that triple X hook, you ain't coming off. Man, look, now I'm trying to do too much. Look, now I'm trying to do too much. I'm doing the camera, doing everything. Nice crappie. Let me get the net. Nice crappie. I think I can loop him in. Let's see if I can loop him in. There we go. Nice crappie, 12-inch crappie. Listen, we're catching 12-inch crappie all day long. Anywhere around the country, a 12-inch crappie is respectable. Okay? Let me show them to you. We're going to release it. Wow. Okay, listen, I don't mean to do this. I'm kind of superstitious, but I'm going to go ahead and take this black and chartreuse off. I'm going to take the black and chartreuse off so you guys can see me. Okay? Generally, I would take one pole off and do the other one, but I don't want to. I just want to go ahead and take one off and just slide the other one on. Okay. Let's see if I can find. There we go. Because we took the hook off of that one. And by the way, let me mention this to you guys. I want to mention this to you. Why is Cam only running 2 poles? And these guys will rectify my story. The other day I was fishing, yesterday as a matter of fact, I was fishing and I heard somebody from across the lake said, "Is that Cam?" And I want to extend this offer to you guys. And I pulled up to them and he recognized me from about 50 yards away. And I want to tell you guys this. If you're out and about and you call my name, I gave him and his fishing buddy brand new rod and reels. So that's why I only have 2 on the boat. I generally run 3 or 4. Okay, so I give my rod and reels away. If you recognize me out in public, I'll give you a brand new rod and reel, especially if you're fishing on my lake. Okay, let's sit back up there. Let's see if we can have some more luck. Let me pull you back up. Now I switched to the Fireball Red. Okay, I switched to that Fireball Red. Today we're testing. So let's see what happens when we put the blue on. Let's see what happens when we, I'll tell you what, let's do one more cast with the red on. But let's try a different area. Let's see if they've switched a little bit. Let's go to the blue. Let's see what happens with the blue. Hey man, this is part of, we're testing our own items that we have in the lab, and now we're going to test them, the theory, out in the field. There's the red. We'll take off and put on the blue. We got that blue on there. Boy, that blue is pretty. But remember, it's not what you want the crappie to have. It's what they want. Look at that. Ooh. 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 Look at this. They look like they moved a little bit. Let me turn you guys. Let me turn you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hey! Wow, nice crappie. Fireball blue. Look at this. Nice crappie. Let me pull you guys down. Let me push you back a little bit. Rib, I'm gonna borrow you just for a little bit. Wow. Fireball blue. That's a male too. That's a male. Let me get a little bit of that slime off of there. On land, I'm going to show you how I fillet my crappie. All I'm going to do right now, guys, is take this bucket here and I'm going to recycle these. I'm going to put these back into the water. Okay? And let the turtles and everything, everybody's got to eat. Okay? And when we get back on land, I'm going to show you guys. And by the way, also if you have a garden, you can bury those fish scraps. Super fertilizer. But unfortunately for me, I don't have a garden. Let me kind of show you my surroundings, what I'm dealing with here. This is my office, okay? And I want to explain this to you guys real quick. We are a manufacturer and a supplier of crappie items. We're in the top 5 when it comes to plastics. We're in the top 3 when it comes to different crappie rod and reel combos. We got over 130 rods on the market right now. And we're just getting started, guys. We're just getting started. You can see the crappie floating right there. But let me get back, because this is very, very important for the people who just found our channel. And listen, if you've been with me for a while, listen, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But for those people that just found us, you don't have to go searching for what I use. We manufactured those items right here. Okay, so you can sit in the comforts of your own home, a few clicks, and also down there below, in the description below the video, I'll have hyperlinks for easy click and ship. All you gotta do is take it, click it, put it in your cart, and check out. That's all you have to do, okay? So you don't have to worry about, well, where did Cam get that? And you go to the big box store and they're out. Okay, there seems to be a lot of that going on. Okay, so right now, guys, we're still in Crappie actually it's April, but we're still in March Madness because of the NCAA tournament. And by the way, I want to say thank you so much for the University of Miami, okay, getting as far as we got. But anyway, guys, let me show you what I was using. So just sit back in the comforts of your own home and just watch. I'm getting ready to go back now on land so I can show you exactly what I'm using. Plus, I'm going to show you how you can get a multitude of different items in a kit. Nobody else has kits like Cam's kits. All right, so hold tight. Let me get over here on land. Let me show you. A great time for me to come on here and show you guys on this cutaway. Exactly. Listen, just look. You ain't really got to listen to what I say. Just look, okay? I want to show you guys the difference between our hooks and their hooks. And listen, there's nothing special about what we do at Cam's Crappie Hole. All we're trying to do, guys, is just bring you guys forward. I'm getting ready to sit down on the boat, but I thought it would be better if I came here and showed you guys the difference between a nasty bin hook and also the regular hooks that you guys use and the size, okay? And I'm going to use this as a leeway because a lot of you guys, including me, okay, I assumed that you guys, whenever you order your plastics, your 2-inch plastics, that you know what size hook to get. That may not necessarily be the case, okay? You can see here, this is a number 2 hook. This is what you guys have been using. I'm going to get a real good close-up so you guys can see. Which one do you think is more effective catching crappie? Look at it and see. Look at it and see which one you think is more effective. This right here is that new Black Blaze. That's one of my new colors, okay? This is that Fireball Blue. Look at that little point. Look at that little hook. Guys, listen, I'm included. I used this when I was a young kid growing up. I'm a grown man now. I don't use that hook no more. If you're catching a 12, 13-inch crappie, you happen to hook into a nice one, do you really think this little point, this little hook here is going to hold? I'm trying to prevent you guys from that crappie jumping off when you got him on your pole or when you're reaching down to get ready to grab him and put him in your bucket. He jumps off. That's because of the nasty bin hook. Listen, don't run 99 yards, you're in the right area, fishing the right type of water, you know where the crappie are, and then you fumble with your hook and your plastic. Don't do that. Listen, a couple of clicks, I'm getting ready to get on the boat so I can show you guys. This is a 100 pack. We have our plastic in a 100 pack, and we also have them in a 40 pack. Okay, so you guys decide which one that you want. This one right here, the 100 pack, comes with free shipping. Anything above $45, guys, you get free shipping. This is a 40 pack. If you know that you don't want to come back and see me no more, like these guys selling packs of 18, packs of 16, packs of 5s, packs of 6. Listen, y'all are grown men. Go ahead. This is what you love to do. Don't be over there fooling around trying to get 3 plastics, 6 plastics, 17, 18 plastics. Go ahead, man, and commit. Go ahead and do what you're supposed to do, okay? Let me get on the boat, but I wanted to show that to you guys. This right here will give a lead into what I'm getting ready to say. Listen, you're going to have to bear with me because I've had a lot of my customers not know the size hook. So at camscrappiecombos.com, I'm going to put them in a set. Boom, boom. You'll be able to buy them just like this. So you know that hook will go with that plastic. Okay? Look, that plastic will go with this hook. We sell them in 40s. Okay? You don't have to come back and see me. That's that nasty bin hook in a black nickel. Let me get on the boat and I'm going to show it to you. Look, you don't want the black nickel, you want the round head. Boom, look, I got it. You can sell it with this one or this one. All on the website. All it's going to take is a couple of clicks. Okay? This is a set. This is a set. The right hook with the right plastic. Don't get a number 4 hook, which is this little bitty thing right here, with this 2-inch plastic. It's not going to work. Look at that. All you guys, that little nub sticking out. I'm just trying to show you guys. Let me get on the boat. Let me put you on the pedestal, and I'm gonna give you a better idea of what I'm talking about. Okay? Hold tight. Hank. Guys, there are a whole lot of better fishermen out there than I am. I want to tell you guys that there are a whole lot of better fishermen. You'll never hear me on my videos say that I'm one of the top fishermen. Guys, there are a lot of cats, you guys that can outfish me. There ain't nothing special about what I do. There ain't nothing special about what I do. It's just that I'm persistent. That's simply all that it is. Some days I go out there in the office, don't have any luck. Hey, I come back later on that evening. They got to compare the morning bite to evening bite. And also, while I'm talking about bites, guys, if you're not having any luck during the daytime, morning or afternoon, try night. The crappies seem to be, and they can switch. They can bite one week at night. They can turn around and bite the next week a totally different way. So you got to just stay persistent. Okay, now, let me show you guys this. You guys saw me fillet, and if you want to know how to fillet crappie, I'll have either the link downstairs in the description right below this video, or in fact you can just spend time on my channel, because I've done how I fillet crappie on one of my segments. So I covered that. Okay, so you guys, that's for another video. Okay, so listen, you guys saw what I just did, right? Look at this. Look at this. This is the number one sought after panfish in the country, crappie. Let's see how much this is. Let me see if I can test it, make sure I got it zeroed out. I want you guys to see it. So we're getting ready for a Fish Fry Friday. Okay, you can see that pink meat. Okay, this is all fillets. Look at that. That's 5.5. Let me see if you guys can see it. 5 1/4 pounds of just white meat, just crappie. No bones, no head, no nothing. Okay, you see where I zeroed it out. Okay, so I got to clean them, then I got to spice them up. I'm gonna tell you guys my secret ingredient is smoked paprika. Okay, so I'm going to be frying those right out here on open fire. If you'd like to see it, I'm going to see if I have it in the hyperlink right below in the description downstairs, or you can just go to my channel where we do a Fish Fry Friday, and that's where we're going to do it on open fire with some old 70-year-old cast iron pans. Okay, we're going to do it right here on an open fire, so you'll be able to see that coming up. I'm getting prepared for that. I may or may not record it. Okay, so let me set this to the side. That's that crappie. I just filleted, I think it was like 40 crappie. Let me put that right there, because I got to get ready to put them back in the refrigerator. Okay, let me show you the equipment what I was running. You guys saw the hardware. You saw the hooks. Okay, listen, if you want a 40 pack or you want a 100 pack, I got you covered. Don't even worry about it. This is a 40 pack. So you say, well, Cam, you know, can we do less than a 100 pack? Yes, we can do the 40 pack. Okay, we got all the colors that you need. That's that Fireball Blue, and this is the 100 pack Fireball Red, and that black and Chartreuse. Okay, these are cams. All right, you can see that hologram flake in there. Let me pull it up so you guys can see that hologram flake in there. And you know what? It smells like the shell crackers. I can smell them. It smells like they're getting ready to start. I can smell the breeze coming off of the water. You can see that hologram. You can see that hologram flake in there. Okay, we're the only ones that carry these colors with that hologram flake in there. All you gotta do is just go to camscrappyhole.com, or just go right below the video and you'll see the hyperlink. Okay, all you gotta do, like I said, easy, fast, click and ship. Okay, and 80% of our items in the store, guys, come with free shipping. Okay, that's that Fireball Blue right here, and that's that Fireball Red. That's 30,000 there, and that's 30,000. All right, I want to show those to you so you guys can see those. Okay, so you can't make up your mind what you want to do. You can't make up your mind what colors that you want, right? All right, let me show you this. Let me see if I can get it around here. Push it around so you can see it real good. Okay. It comes in a kit. All right, this is called my red and blue kit. A lot of you guys have already purchased it. Okay, and it was so popular I had to bring it back again. All right, now there's a method to the madness of why I have these colors in here. I designed them. Okay, all of them are hologram flake. This is our #1 seller, the red, black, and Chartreuse. Okay, you get 120 pieces. That's that new color, Fireball Red. And by the way, don't sit around and wait, guys. We're running low on that Fireball Red and that Fireball Blue. Okay, that's the Fireball Blue. You get 120 pieces, and also there's the blue, black, and Chartreuse. These two right here are our #1 and #2 sellers. These are my two most recent ones that I just came out with, the Fireball Red and Fireball Blue. If you can't decide that you want it in just the pack alone, the 100 pack or the 40 pack, okay, you can get it in a kit. And the kit also comes with the 1/16 Nasty Bin hook. You guys saw it in the video earlier. I got Chartreuse, hot pink, and you get the 1/8 non-painted. Okay, that's the red and blue kit. Again, you'll be able to find it right down there below the video, the hyperlink, or just go to camscrappyhole.com. All right, a new kit that I just designed, because we've been selling a lot of monkey milk. Okay, I'm going to have this one in the hyperlink right below there as well. Both of these kits come with free shipping. This is a color that only Cam has. Okay, that's that monkey milk with a chartreuse tail. Look at that stinger shad. Look at that tail. See how that tail's moving? Okay, for those of you that want the curly tail in the monkey milk and chartreuse, that's another color that only Cam covers. Okay, by far monkey milk is the #1 color for catching crappie. Okay, guys, if I can catch crappie like this and fillet them like this and do a fish fry Friday out here with 15 pounds of potatoes, okay, diced up red onions, and 1,200 bottles of hot sauce, you know I'm a brother, so you know I gotta have the hot sauce. Okay, let me get back. I got into the weeds a little bit. If I can do this, anybody can do this. So if you're undecided, you're not sure what you want to get, guys, because I'm not the best fisherman in the world, but you have to understand that we are a manufacturer and we are a supplier. And listen, while I'm on that subject, before I get too far in the weeds, my channel may not be for everybody. I get that. I'm looking for the guys that want to sit back in the comforts of their own home. You don't have to worry about driving to the store, see if the big box store has it in. They get there, they out of what you want. They're as a matter of fact, I talked to a couple of friends of mine that went to college with me, and they told me that the big box stores, they're shrinking their fishing department. A lot of big box stores are shrinking their fishing department. With me, guys, we're just powering up. Okay, we show you how to fillet them. We show you what type of rods we use. We show you what type of hooks we use, the plastics. We custom manufacture all this stuff ourselves. We run millions of plastics. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying, because I kind of got too far in the weeds. All right, so the monkey milk and the stinger shad, monkey milk, chartreuse, and the curly tail. Look, also we got the solid monkey milk and the stinger shad. Let me show you that same tail. Okay, I'm going to be vertical jigging here real soon. Solid monkey milk with a curly tail. No chartreuse. So it comes in a kit, 120 pieces, plus you get the chartreuse nasty bin hook, red. You get the 1/8 non-painted, you get the 1/16 non-painted, plus you get a hot pink, and it comes in this nice, neat carrying case, water resistant. Not waterproof, but water resistant, okay? And it comes with free shipping. All right, so you guys are sitting back watching me use my orange Poseidon. This is the exact same pole that I was using, okay? EVA split grip, left or right-handed, it doesn't matter, 7 ball bearing reel. Iodized gears, surefire bail. Okay, that's the orange Poseidon. Well, Cam, why do you call it orange Poseidon? There it is, right there. This is Cam's. This is one of 30 rod and reels that I offer. Okay, look at the hook holder. That's that ugly hook too. Listen, also you guys saw me on my last segment. That's that black blaze. We just came out with that about 3 weeks ago. That black blaze, that hologram flake in there. This is the silver stallion. 6'6". They're made for crappie and panfish. They're not made for bass and catfish. Okay, all of my rods, guys, are carbon fiber. We don't use graphite, we don't use composite, and we surely don't use fiberglass. Okay, EVA split grip, so more contact to your hand. It acts as a natural superconductor. Okay, that's the silver stallion. Now, one thing that, guys, this is my workhorse. This is my 3 ball bearing emerald. Okay, let me show it to you. 3 ball bearing emerald. You can see the only thing that's a different color on it is that high vis line. You can see it. Everything's color coordinated. EVA split grip the same way, left or right-handed, surefire bail, Fuji reel seat. Guys, that's a 6'6". For this year, I don't know why, but I'm running 6'6" this year. 6'6", 6'6", look, 6'6". So if you want it in a 6'2", I got you. Don't even worry about it. You want it in a 6 foot? I got you still. Don't even worry about it. This is your boy Cam. Look, matte finish, glossy finish here. And guys, listen. All we do here is catch crappie. We don't do anything else but sit back and design how to make better jigs, better plastics to catch crappie. That's all we do. So, like I told you guys before, we're not here. This channel isn't for everybody. If you want to go out and you just want to sit there and you just want to watch somebody, just catch crappie and don't say anything about what they're using. Just all you see is just watch them catch, put it in the the live well or in the bucket. Throw them back, or if you want to sit and watch somebody else use somebody else's stuff. They didn't manufacture that stuff, okay? You can do that. There are enough channels out there, but if you want to see a cat use his own items that it took 3 years to develop, I've been doing this now, guys, for almost a decade. I've been doing this for almost a decade now, okay? So if you have any questions, you know how to reach me, guys. Just go to camscrappiehole.com, and listen, we even got our own finance company. You'll see it right up there at the top left-hand corner, Afterpay or ShopPay. Okay? Everything that you put in your cart, right down there below in the description in the hyperlink, Everything that you put in your cart, I'll break it up into 4 easy bi-weekly payments with no interest, no credit check. There ain't nobody else on YouTube within 8 miles of me. All right. So listen, if you have any questions, guys, you know how to reach me. This is your boy Cam. Let's get back to fishing so I can show you guys exactly how all these products work. Plus, we got to get ready for a Fish Fry Friday. I think I'm going to film it so you guys can see how I fry these delectable, good eating fish. The #1 sought after panfish across North. Yank! Listen, this is a great way to end this segment. Oh! Let's see if he's gonna come back and get it. Oh, wow. Wow. Whoa, man, he was way up there near the bank. Look at that. Guys, this is a great way to end this segment. I want to thank all of you guys for coming out and checking me out, and thank you so much for all the love and support for almost 10 years. Let me see if I can get you comfortable and cool you down a little bit so you can see this fight. Take your family out, take your kids out. Everything what you need in this video. Let me turn you around. He's right below in the hyperlink. Let me push you back. River's down there sleeping. He's relaxing. River's like, oh man, this is just so exciting. River's just really, really exciting. Take your kids out, man, and let them enjoy the art of fishing. This is all we do. We don't do anything else but catch crappie. Okay, depends on where you're located. Crappie, specks, white perch, spotted bass, calico bass, paper mouth, sockeye, whatever you may call them. They're just a good eating fish all around. Listen, until next time, guys, keep those hooks wet, keep those lines tight, and we'll see you on the next turn. Wow.